Rutherford, number 11 for Shelbourne, getting in some great runs and crosses. It was from this one that Stephen Henderson ran into a heavy charge from Brian Mooney. Really serious looking injury to the Cobh goalkeeper. Here it is again. His back was turned to the in-rushing forward. Crunch. Henderson needed a lot of attention. He was out for 4.5 minutes and eventually had to retire, and Michael Devine came into the Cobh goal. Brian Mooney releasing Greg Costello on the right for Shelbourne. Across to Arkins, nice chest pass. Mooney out to Gagan, and his first touch of the ball, a brilliant save by Devine. Shelbourne playing some good football on a pitch in excellent condition considering all the recent bad weather, so credit Peter MacDonald and Jerry Lennon, the groundsmen. It's Mark Rutherford again, causing consternation almost every time he touched it. Then it was Stephen Gagan with a headed chance. Should really have been on target. Gagan again to Tommy Dunn. This is Brian Mooney. The support comes from Brian Flood. Arkins back to Costello. Arkins again. And Gagan at the end of it. His second goal in 2 games against Cobh. 1 in the cup, 1 in the league. A lovely move. 9 passes, 7 players. And Vinnie Arkins with the final assist. And Gagan, 2 minutes gone, second half. Rutherford again. Crossing on his right foot this time. And here is Tommy Dunn. Having a good all-round game. Arkins too. Flood pushing up from the midfield. And now Mooney gets his body right over the ball. Good close control. Double teamed here by Cobh. That's nothing to Mooney. Still ekes out a cross. Arkins seemed to be dumped. Reed claims for a penalty, but the referee was well positioned. Rutherford gets it back. Tommy Dunn scores. 2-0. So 2 goals in the first 4 minutes of the second half. Neville. Arkins the layoff again. The Arkins Gagan access really beginning to gel. Terrific shot and another good save by sub-goalkeeper Devine. Cracking drive from Arkins. But Shelbourne very much the bosses in the second half, and nobody playing better than the number 2 here, Greg Costello. Up to Gagan. Gagan with the veteran Paul Bannon. Corner for Shelbourne. And the game running out to time and counting down the clock now. Shelbourne fans are happy. Here's Brian Mooney's corner. Ray Duffy is up for this one. Good solid header. Devereux back and a pile driver from Vinnie Arkins. 3-0. They played some very good football, Shelbourne, on the night. Got it down, played it about. Arkins 3-0. But there was one last try in the Cobh team. Nice looking one across, but they just couldn't force anything.